Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon as soon as any of my future videos. In front of us we have the Sangean H201 AM/FM weatherband waterproof shower radio. I purchased my radio for a total of $61.50 from Amazon, and here it is. I've been looking for a shower radio. This is my first shower radio review on my channel, and here we go. So here's the box it came in, picture, information there, design. I got a little picture on the side here, this around. On the back, you got some pictures of how it sits in the bathroom, how it looks. It's pretty cool. Here we got the little blurbs, information, waterproof. We'll talk about that standard, which makes this radio really awesome. And extra features I did not know about when I bought the radio. And this radio, just before I even get into it, is probably one of the best emergency radios you could own. And I'll explain it as we go. It's just, yeah, it's blowing me away. It's like, what? This is like the best thing you could have. All right, so let's go ahead and show what was in the box. So in the box, you get some hardware. Mounting plate, so you can hang on the wall. Got screws to mount that. Here we got a strap to mount on top of the radio. Even though it has a built-in carrying handle, it's nice they give you that strap. Here we have some paperwork, optional accessory. They sell the AC adapter for 20 bucks. Here we have a 1-year limited warranty. We have some like, please read about your AC adapter, which we don't even have in the box. I don't, it's like, what? I don't know, multi-language thing. Okay, and then our manual. Pretty basic stuff. We'll go over everything pretty much. There's a couple features we probably won't use on this video, which like the timer and stuff and the sleep function, but they have that, which is nice. Okay, so here it runs on 2D batteries. The cool thing is it says 120 hours, listening 4 hours a day at normal volume. That's actually the exact same rating that the D4W has, and that takes 40 batteries. Just amazing. There's a frequency coverage for the frequency nuts. There you are. I don't think I have to read that out loud since you can see that for yourself. It has the weather bands there. You have a 3-inch speaker. There's your output. Okay, so let's get to the radio. Yeah. All right, let's bring this out. I'm going to lower this down a little. Well, I'm going to leave it up because I do have to do a size comparison. Dimensions. 9¼ inches across, 5.5 inches high, and a depth of 2¼ inches. Yeah, this thing just feels well made. Wow, it's like one of the best well-made radios I've picked up. This thing's just a tank. Feels good. As far as build quality, let's go over here to the other radio I wanted to show you. This is the one I just reviewed, the PRD4W, and I'll be doing a band scan on that one. You can see they're pretty much equal size. Weight-wise, this is pretty heavy. Well, this one weighs a little more with those 40 batteries in there. So that gives you that idea for that. And I have CC pocket. And I found them. Iron Man. I missed Iron Man. He was under some radios. I was like cleaning house today and I found it. Everybody's wondering, where is he? There he is. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and we're gonna lower this down now. Bring it down just a little bit here. Get close and personal. Yeah. So what's interesting about this radio? Number one, features. We're gonna go over them. The biggest feature that you saw in that box is the JIS7 waterproof standard. What that means is, this is a definition for that standard, immersion proof, having no ingress of water into the inside when immersed in water under specified conditions. Well, I was like, what the heck specified conditions? Can you tell me? So I had to hunt on the internet, and I found out that the JIS7 standard is equal to the IPX7 standard, and that is, it means max immersion for less than 30 minutes at a depth of less than 1 meter of water. Pretty dang good. So you could be running around in the rain and not worry about this. It could probably be sitting in a foot of water and be okay. So yeah, that's pretty amazing. And that's what makes this radio really cool. Yeah, it's shower radio, but it's also a great emergency radio if you think about it. Wouldn't it be smart that most emergency radios be waterproof? I think so. If you have to evacuate and it's raining and everything's flooded and you have to, carry a radio with you, and it might get wet because you don't have anything to put it in. I mean, this is just a you don't have to worry. You can actually have this going. It could be raining at a campsite, and you could have this radio playing in the rain. So it's just that cool. I love that. So let's go over features. On the side here, we have this cool rib design over the speaker. I do dig that. I think that's really nice. Carries over to the left-hand side here. If you notice this gray strip, it's a rubber seal. So that's actually keeping the water out of the radio. And its whole seam around the whole radio is this rubber gasket here, which is pretty neat. Okay, so there's a speaker here, 3-inch speaker. Sangean on top. You got the LCD display. Right now it's showing the time with the seconds up there. It has just a 12-hour clock. Here we have some basic buttons. Your 5 preset buttons you guys are used to. You can change the step function from 9K to 10K stepping, and you can also do FM from the 100 to 50 kilohertz stepping. Here we have a dedicated timer feature. I probably won't use that, but it's like a countdown, like a nap timer. Here we have a volume up and down, tuning up and down, also seeking up and down, or fast tuning where you can just hold the button down. Here we have the band select button with the time set feature. And then we have the power button, which also has a sleep mode, which they call auto off on here. So you have your sleep mode too, I think, which is 60 minutes, and up to 60 minutes, which is good. Okay, now this will make this radio interesting if I can get this on camera. The right-hand side here, if you look, it says light. It has a light. This thing is awesome. So it's a weather alert radio, and it has a light. So I just got to show you this. I'm going to do my little light test here, and show you how it's got. Whoops, where's that button at? There it is. Okay, so it's not bad. Let me get the other light here, and we'll show you this. Because it's like an emergency radio, you got your light source. It's actually really nice and white and evenly lit. Let's see, in there. There you go. You can play cards. Now I don't know how long it'll last with the light, but still, it's like, wow, we got a flashlight on this shower radio. How cool is that? Let's go ahead and turn these back on. All right, so yeah, dig that. So it's a 3 LED variety. There's the button, and it just actuates on and off with that. And above it says weather alert. So when you press that button, the radio will go into alert mode, and I'll show you that. So it goes on the channel you're on, and it says weather alert on the top. And now this will stay like this. You won't be able to use the radio. You can't turn the radio on when it's in this mode, the alert mode, but it will sound a siren for 15 seconds, and then it'll start playing the radio for 12 minutes. Kind of nice. So this is always driven. And then it says weather alert with the time going there. Hey, it's really cool. So what we'll do is we'll turn that off and show you the neat thing too. So if you're with this radio, this is, again, your shower radio, that's also an emergency radio. You got your flashlight. You can run around the dark with this. You can run it out in the rain or get it wet if you have to. And if you need a distress call, you just press this and hold, and it'll start a siren. We'll see how loud it gets before I have to stop it. Okay, that got pretty loud. So yeah, that'll get attention real quick. So that's interesting that they have that too. So awesome. All right, awesome. H201. Okay, and then here, if you look, the little metal hooks each side for your strap to put the carrying strap on, which I definitely would put on there. So if you have to take this thing and run with it, you got it. So, because this is, just like I said, probably one of the best emergency radios I've ever owned because of what it can do, and I'm not worried about it getting wet. So here's the bottom with the feet. I like that. It's not going to go skidding off anywhere. On the back is a really cool design. Show you this. There's a built-in handle, and you just push, and I don't know why it locks in that position. You really can't hang it there, but if you do it one more time, it locks up on top there. So now I got this cool handle, and it's rubber here, so it won't skid like if you hang it up on the shower head or a post there, towel hook, whatever you got, won't slide off of it. So there you got your built-in handle, and I hit the timer button while I was handling it. Okay, so yeah, cool. The timer button will actually sound a double alarm when it goes off. So there you are. And you can set that timer, I believe, from 10 to 20 minutes. All right, there you go. Let's click that down. And then this is a neat one too. I'll show you. So your battery compartment. Okay, here you got 2 little grippy pads there for holding it. There's the spots where it hooks on that plate. And then here's your frequency range again for the frequency nuts. And then it runs the 2D batteries, which are behind this door. So you pull this open, And there they are, 2D batteries. And then there's the FM antenna wire, which I was trying to keep in here before we start. So we're going to just, let's see, I'm trying to think we'd probably do AM first and then take the wire out later. Okay, so yeah, we'll put the wire out at the end. So yeah, and that's waterproof. There's a gasket that goes around the battery compartment, and then this battery compartment door actually has a ridge, so it pushes into that gasket when you close it. So making it watertight. Here's a watertight gasket for the power adapter. This is really tight. When I got it on here, it's I'm not gonna take this off and on to show you, but it's there. Trust me, it's really tight fitting. Okay, which is good. Got to keep it waterproof. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it on and listen to it. We'll go ahead and do the AM band, or we're gonna do weather band.
Into deeper water along the pier structure. Exposed beaches are more likely to experience the most significant wave and current impacts. Impacts at beaches with protective break walls or jetties will be subject to the orientation of structures as well as wind and wave direction. For information on swim advisories or bans at Chicago beaches, visit www.beaches.com.
Now you have 5 presets. You can actually.
Now here is the hazardous weather. Look for portions of north central
you
Illinois,
set this to presets.
northeast Illinois, northwest Indiana.
There we go. It won't work since I don't have the antenna out.
North winds up to
turn it down.
25
So there's your
miles per
weather.
hour will build waves up to
And we'll go ahead and do AM here. And I guess we'll just go up this way here. We'll go to the top of the band here. We'll just kind of see what this radio can do. I'm not sure. During the day it was decent. It wasn't fantastic, but it worked pretty good. So let me go ahead and just disconnect some power adapters here. Okay. So here, let's go ahead and see if we can get to the normal stations like Nashville. Okay, so we heard on 650 there, that was WSM Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles.
Right now, if you're Wilson Contreras, see the big hole on the right side? You really got to try to shoot a ball the other way.
He hits a bouncer back to the mound. Norris throws to second. One over to first. It's a double play, and the Cardinals have beaten the Cubs. A 1-4-3 game-ending double play, and the Cubs and Cardinals split.
Cubbies lost. I'm sad.
During the ball game, it just doesn't look like there's the
700
same,
WLW Cincinnati, 300 miles. Excuse me. Whoops, this is WGN.
But for Felix Hernandez, he's got 6. He didn't get any in the first inning, by the way.
And what is Zoomer? Yeah, Zoomer always sounds good.
The summit is that Russia agreed in talks with Europe and Ukraine
so here's
to
750 WSB Atlanta, Georgia,
gas issue, which
630
is
miles.
Issue somewhat, but what it means is continued revenue.
Cargroup.org.
Detroit, Michigan.
Stay in budget this summer. Find fresh, affordable,
This is,
locally grown
WJR,
food at Detroit Community Market
270
right
miles.
in the fall.
See, News Radio
The
780.
competition. Think about the money you'd save
WBBM
just by
Chicago.
switching to.
We'll go up this on my now.
It's your neighborhood quick trip. 24 ounces of heaven ice cream.
A little bit of
The road
interference.
we are taking right now, we seem absolutely intent on getting the last bit of
WHAS
oil out of the ground
840,
before turning
Louisville,
our
Kentucky.
attention to anything else.
Sounds like a local
Yeah,
tonight. KOA Denver. Colorado, 890 miles. Not coming in fantastic, but it is. Nice.
La question suivante, c'est toi, qu'est-ce que tu vas lui apporter à cet homme-là?
CJBC.
Ah, là, il y avait
Toronto,
moins de
460
dans la
miles.
vie, c'est donnant. Oui, il faut être fonceux, tout ça, mais il faut quand même...
It's great for so many things. Steve, be one of the first 1,000 callers. Get both bottles for free. You're going to love it. And
This
again,
is WWL, New Orleans,
getting 2
Louisiana.
free bottles, and I'm putting it in 2 separate bottles.
865 miles.
Just $6.95.
He's doing good.
Within 7 days.
New York. Not coming in well tonight.
Variety of recipes across veggie, classic.
Sometimes we'll get this station.
Things are one thing, but conceptual progress, I mean, to me,
WFDF, Detroit, Michigan. Cool. Got me, I don't know.
Timber Rattlers with a 1-0 victory at home over Bowling Green.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the
Equals too little too late.
ESP 1000. KDK Pittsburgh.
For families, for date night,
450 miles.
About it in a free report.
WHO, Des Moines, Iowa.
Wall Street and
280
big banks
miles.
desperately hope you never.
KYW, Philadelphia.
Radio Network.
Normally this is KAY Little Rock.
Here, third in the league in doubles. The only team that's hit more home runs in baseball is New
WTAM,
York.
Cleveland.
And they've added 3 homers tonight and 6 doubles.
345 miles. Coming in clear like a local.
Cabrera at second, 1 out, 9th inning.
Cubs at least split.
11:10. Not really anything.
They showed a lot of fight.
KMOX, St. Louis.
Home run with 2 outs, his 25th of the year. And then Javier Munoz singled in the tying
About
run in the
275
8th inning with 2 outs.
miles. Alright, let's go up to 1140.
Protection on a whole new level, which is what you
Bit of
need.
weird interference I've been getting lately on my radios.
No one can stop every cyber threat, prevent all identity theft, or monitor every transaction, every.
It's not the radio, it's some stations are coming in garbled like that.
We're here to help you.
You can throw away that last pass thanks to Indeed.
1180, Rochester, New York. Okay, we're gonna just cruising on up so you have a basic idea what this AM can do. And we'll go to our classic radio stations. WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300.
AXCL Morning News to get started. Monday, you'll hear the weather every 10 minutes.
We just missed the end of
sports and
the hour here for
stories, and the news is always front and
classic
center.
radio.
The KXEL Morning News, live Monday morning from 5 until 8.
Okay. And then like 1610, CHHA, Toronto, jamming.
5679. Crashing his car.
Okay, so yeah, it's really good reception-wise. Doing good tonight. So, alright, let's go ahead and fire up some FM on this. So what we're going to do is some Radio Todderbert. We go to the FM band.
This summer.
And we're going to tune in. You know what's cool about this is I got a, what do you call it, an e-skip with this radio while I was testing it today for the FM reception. And we'll talk about FM reception in a second. It was pretty amazing with a little pigtail wire. So, okay, well, I'll get this set up. So FM reception was very good on sensitivity. So 4 stars. Yeah, I got 70 plus stations. Selectivity was good to very good. I would lock those stations in as long as they didn't move the wire. So I kind of had it strung up around behind me as I was sitting with the radio. So that worked out really nice. So yeah, there you go. Pretty awesome. So let me go ahead and get this everything plugged back in here. And we'll get Radio Todderbert fired up so we can do an audio test. And then we'll go do an FM band scan and do final thoughts. So let me go ahead and play. Turn the volume up here. Transmitter on. Okay. Here we go. Let's rock it out for a few minutes. Okay. Yeah, I would talk about headphone experience, but there's no headphone jack. So let's go ahead and just turn Radio Todderbert off. Okay, let's do a quick FM band scan. The wire is about a 3-foot wire. Just open this up to get it out. And it runs either out that top spot or the side spot, which is nice. So let's do out the side here. Make sure I got it all there. Nope. Okay. Goes at the bottom too. See the little notch here at the bottom? That's really handy. Okay, so we'll just go out the side. Okay, let's lock this back up here. Okay, so what I have is I took and I put a little loop at the end here so I can hang this wire up as we do this. Just hook it up on top here. Okay, so it should be good. So I got elevated wire. All right, so let's go ahead and just do a quick band scan, show you what this FM can do, and then we'll call it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this. It's already on the FM band, so we're going to tune down to the bottom. I'll just do seek, so you can hold it, keep it rolling there. I do like the amber backlight, it's nice. Also, it's at a certain angle. Of course, the LCD looks nicer too. I don't know if you can see that. Let's turn off that light. There you go. It's a better representation of that. It looks nice. So not only do you have your emergency side light over here, you have that dial light too. That's nice. So let's get on down to the bottom. Okay. So like I said, I'll just do some seek up and we'll see what it can find. Let's turn this up.
About the different practices that we enjoy as Catholics.
In Washington.
That's a good one.
The 1990s. I'm Ellie Lloyd, and this show is called... My button side didn't work.
So
And I can only say that I love you in a song.
Results may vary. Restrictions apply. See details.
You turn out fine. Thanks, Mrs. Turner and Dee Dee.
Le vamos a saborear una
52-year-old John Johnson.
Poems or something like that. So that was always kind of cool. And it was also my childhood friend's Mary McGarry's birthday.
She said cool. Did you hear that? For those giving me hassle, she said cool on the radio. Because radios are cool. Don't forget. And fun. Remember, radios are fun, Todderbert says. Alrighty, so final thoughts. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So let me go ahead and just turn. This is pretty cool. It's funny how I said that. Oh, it does say on, by the way. Your battery level indicator. You saw it flashing a little bit. I guess the D batteries they got in here are running kind of low. So yeah, your clock. So let me go ahead and just turn this. I did show you some of the timer function. It's pretty basic. You can go 15. Hold on a second. You can go, I believe, up to 20. Up you can go higher. Let's see how high you can go on timer function. And they said you could actually set the timer function. This is kind of cool. You can set it on a preset. So you can save your memory on your timer. Is that funny? So there you go, 45-minute timer. Plus go up to 60 minutes. That's cool. So yeah, you can hit your timer. And then you can go, I want a 40-minute timer. I want a 30-minute timer. I want a 45-minute timer. So that's kind of interesting if you guys are into that. I don't really do much of that. And then with your sleep timer, you got your, I'll show you real quick. Press and hold. And then just keep holding. And it cycles on the different 60, 50, 40, 30. You get the idea. And yeah, there we go. Just turn that back off. So, and then, hey, in case a storm comes blowing my way, let me just turn the weather on. There we go. Weather alert is activated. Sweet. So it's kind of nice that that's always there now. You can, just in case. I don't know how much that drains the battery, but yeah, you got to give it a try and see what happens. All right, so final thoughts on the Sangean H201 AM/FM weather band waterproof shower radio. It gets a definite buy for me. It's $60. Yeah, this thing's premium. I mean, everything about it screams premium. It's just, it just does everything well. A flashlight built into it, a siren built into it. The alert, it's going to sound alarm and put the radio on right away for you. What? And it can go in a shower. It can go in the rain. It can be an emergency situation where you need reception and it's just, you're in a situation where you got to grab it and go and you don't have time to waterproof it. Or you had a flood, or, God forbid you had a flood, but you'd have this radio and it could be in the water and you could dig it out of the water. It'd probably be okay and work. That's just amazing. This has to be one of the top emergency radios on my list. Yeah, you don't have a solar panel or a dynamo crank, which I don't like, by the way. I hate dynamo cranks. I think they're there to, bust your arm. But this has a light, the weather alert, and you just keep some stock D batteries handy and always keep it fresh, radio fresh. That's awesome. And D batteries, you can get pretty cheap. I've seen them as low as like $4 for decent alkalines. They work pretty well for me. But yeah, this is just a great emergency radio. I would definitely recommend, again, if a household wants a radio, and a lot of people like to listen to radio in the shower, that's awesome. You can listen to your news while you're getting ready. Taking a shower and you heard something, you want to keep listening to it. They have different versions of this one. They have a Bluetooth version, which is probably really cool because you could be doing a podcast or something going and you can still listen to it while you're in the shower getting ready. For those who like to multitask and get things done, they have that. They have an external speaker that you can mount, and then they communicate to each other, which is really neat. Bluetooth. Just amazing setup that you can do with this radio. But I'm happy with it. It's going to get a lot of use for me. I suggest, picking one up if you're really in the need for something that's waterproof. that you would like to have as an emergency radio also. Just amazing. So, all right, guys, video went 30 minutes. Make sure that you like the video because you like Todderbert. You know how that goes. Like me, yeah. If you enjoyed the presentation of this video, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Two, if you're new to my channel, and you enjoy the Sangean radios, and you're like, hey, who's this Todderbert character? Find out. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell icon. You will find out every evening who I am and what I'm about and what we do on this channel. We have a lot of fun. And number 3, of course, comment about the Sangean H201. Do you think this is cool? Do you think it's like an ultimate emergency radio because of its waterproof characteristics? I think it's bordering on one of the best I've reviewed as far as that goes. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care, and goodbye.